this message is going out to photographers. So my clients who I love and adore, you're amazing. If you happen to be watching this, you're getting a little bit of the behind the scenes on how we came to hang out with you, how we got you to book a shoot with us, how we're enticing you to book those destination photo shoot trips around the world with us. So you're seeing a little bit behind the scenes, but boudoir and portrait photographers, I'm going to share with you my 3 secrets to getting consistent bookings with clients that know your worth. And I'm going to do it in under 15 minutes. So I never refer to notes, but because your time is precious and I don't want to ramble, you're going to see me reading some notes, and that's because I want to deliver all this incredible content to you as quickly as possible. All right, so I know from working with boudoir photographers so much that, and portrait photographers too, but I really see this with boudoir photographers, it is your calling to help celebrate your fellow sister, help celebrate your fellow human, depending on who your demographic is, to help them feel seen, to pour loving energy onto them, to fill their cup, right? Which is why you get so exhausted after a photo shoot. It's not because you move the same couch 17 freaking different times to 17 different spots. It's because you've given someone all your energy so that you can fill their cup up. And it's a beautiful thing. And most photographers have that part down. They totally have that part down. They know how to give, but they aren't being paid well enough for it. They're not feeling the freedom and abundance they hoped to feel when they became a photographer, an artist. They aren't charging enough, and they're scared to raise their prices because they already aren't getting consistent bookings, you know? So if you're already not getting consistent bookings, raising your prices just it don't make no sense, right? So, or they've joined a program that encouraged them to raise their prices, and things got even slower, right? So I have great news for you. It is entirely possible to sell high ticket photo shoots, to have higher end prices, and to have fun, awesome, amazing clients that know your worth and will continue to book you over and over and over again. 50% of our clients are return clients. How cool is that? So I'm totally proof of that. My name is Marissa Boucher. I own a studio called the Boudoir Divas in San Diego. We've been in business for 15 years, and I just said this, but we've had the most incredible clients come back over and over and even travel all around the world with us as destination shoots. I mean, who doesn't want to write off a vacation, right? I know I do. So of course we do the shoot with them. We stay in a villa with them. We have so much fun. We do all the photo shoots, maybe some video, things like that. And then once we've had that fun with them, hey, we've got this villa all to ourselves by the beach, and then we party, right? So who doesn't love to write off a vacation like that? Not to mention it's profitable. I've also coached hundreds, if not thousands, of photographers on how to run profitable studios. I get testimonials like this one all the time. Allison says, I've done your boudoir course, and now my studio is making 6 figures. Who wants that? Yes, we all want that, right? All right, so in 10 minutes from here on out now, I'm going to teach you my strategy that I've used over and over again. Even when shit totally, oops, I'm not supposed to say that. Even when crap totally hit the fan in 2015 when I had this 6,000 square foot studio, and a mistake I'd made in my 20s caused me to just have to move out and demo all the build out I'd done on that. That was a big, oh crap, what the hell are we going to do moment. What did I do? I put on my big girl panties, I handled it, and I made the same strategy. I used the same strategy that I had come to call the Catapult strategy years and years ago, and I took my own advice. I ran this strategy again with my business, and now my business, even though we operate only in 600 square feet, so it shows that the size of your studio does not make a difference, we have more profit, freedom, and dreamy clients than we ever have, you guys. And what's so cool is now I get to just show up, be an artist. I do shoots, I pass off my memory card, and that's it, right? The studio pretty much runs itself. I shouldn't say that. My studio manager would want to kick me if she heard me say that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not because of this Catapult strategy. I know when my little seasons of hustle are. I know what my marketing plan is throughout the year, and it's not massive. I implement it and it works. Okay. All right. So this is the same strategy I've been using, and it's not a model call. Nothing wrong with model calls ish, but that's not what it is. It is not learning how to run better Facebook ads. You can have the best Facebook ads in the world, but if it's not backed by like a strategy, a framework, a holistic, beautiful plan that really works, you might as well just be burning money. And you know what's crazy too is Facebook could disappear tomorrow. And if your whole business model is built on that, what are you going to do? Well, I've got an answer for that, right? One other thing I hear a lot is that everybody says the photography market is just too saturated, and I call BS on that. There are 100 million women in the United States alone. And not to mention our neighbors, the Canadians. There's about 12 million women over there, and we have Canadians fly to us all the time for photo shoots. So when I hear photographers say, the market's just too saturated, my person down the street is charging, nothing, and then so people don't want to pay me, I'm going to call BS on that because I'm doing it, and I even teach my competitors directly my strategy. So I'm teaching fellow San Diegans my business strategy. They're using it, they're implementing it, they're getting more bookings, and I still have plenty of photo shoots, you guys. Okay, so let's scratch that from your mind. Let's, like, whenever you find a limiting belief pop up, grab it, take hold of it, and chuck it away. Okay, so you're just using the wrong strategy. So even if sorry, I was going to repeat myself there. So you guys can tell I'm not used to trying to fly through this material quickly, so bear with me. Not used to reading either. I'm used to just going for it. All right. What you growling at, Max? What are you growling at? All right. You might also be thinking, I don't even have a following. Like, I don't have an Instagram following. I don't have a contact list, blah, 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 blah. I don't love being on Instagram. It does not spark joy for me. I don't do the TikTok thing, all that stuff. So this strategy is not about that. So you can just calm yourself down about that. All right, so before we get to those 3 secrets, and we're getting there, I have to talk about your mindset. Another thing I hear a lot is people say, I feel like, I have imposter syndrome. I hate that. I hate that title. Imposter syndrome is some man-made bullshit just to put fear into other people and say, I'm scared. And so other people say, I'm scared too. We're all freaking scared, right? Imposter syndrome is just another way of saying, I'm scared. You know what, guys? I'm scared too. We're all scared. That's just life. It's about believing in yourself. You've got to make a decision to believe in yourself and end a story. Whenever I find myself like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that, I just have to do it anyway and be scared anyway, right? If I want to tell people this is my package price and I'm scared that they're going to think it's too much, that's just the name of the game. Who cares? Everything we do, you do it and you're a little scared. The more you do it, the less scared you get, right? When I used to come on here live, I'd be shaking in my boots, right? I don't give a crap now. It's because I've done it so much. I have, accidentally taken the wrong turn on the ski lift and gone down that black diamond, terrified, but got down to the bottom and was like, hell yeah, I can do a black diamond. I didn't do it well. I did half of it on my butt, but you know what I'm saying, right? Okay. So anytime that you feel like you're not enough, you're not worthy, the only person that's going to make you feel worthy is you. And that's a decision, right? That's a decision that you make every day, maybe every minute, and then maybe every hour. But I still have to remind myself, I'm worthy of being here. I'm worthy of taking up space. I'm worthy of coming on here on this live and talking to you, right? So take that imposter syndrome, kick it to the freaking curb. I don't want to hear about that anymore. And just give yourself a pep talk. You got this. You can do it. Okay, the 3 secrets. The first thing you need is an outrageously juicy, appealing offer. You need an offer that is so enticing that should they land on wherever it is you're presenting this offer, they're like, oh dang, I either need to put my credit card down now or I need to start saving for this because this is something that I want. As boudoir photographers, there's a lot of aspects that go into this. It is how beautiful, your package is, what you're offering to them. It's your photography, it's the setting, it's your personality. You need to feel very comforting, kind of motherly. Sorry guys, you kind of need to feel a little motherly to know that like they are safe and okay to be taking off their clothes in front of you. What? We're asking them to take their clothes off in front of a camera. There's a lot that goes into that more than other portrait aspects. That's all in the offer. How we're bundling ourselves in our brand, in our how we're presenting ourselves. So this offer needs to be so appealing and so good that they're like, oh hell yeah. And your offer needs to wow your specific client. Not everybody that lands on your offer is going to like it, but your specific client, your awesome client, I call them in the Catapult strategy, my course, we call it our Jane. Your Jane needs to turn her head. And Susie, Sally, Mindy, whatever, they could keep walking. It doesn't turn their head, but Jane, she needs to be like, oh, okay. Max is looking at me like I'm crazy. Right? So your offer is big. And if you don't know where to start there, I'm going to talk more about that later. Okay. Um, the next thing, secret number 2, how am I doing on time? I don't think I'm going to make the 15-minute mark. I'm trying. Secret number 2 is your email list, right? And I know that I already know that you know that your email list is very, very important. But are you making it a priority? Are you putting a lot of your marketing effort into it? Let me talk to you about that. My email list is my net worth. To me, people in my email list equal dollars in my bank account, right? I can send out an email and maybe 2, maybe 3, but probably 1, and book our 2022 Greece destination photo shoot trip. That is a huge price point, right? I can send out an email, maybe 2, maybe 3, probably 1, and book our Dare to Dream studio package in San Diego. That is almost $6,000, right? All I do is I say, hey, I'm going to be in town. Let's freaking do this thing and let's do it awesome and epic. There's one spot who wants it. It's because of my email list, you guys. Now, hear me out here. I don't think that, and I hear people all the time say, I run a Facebook ad, so many people go to wherever it is I'm sending them, but I don't get a booking. It doesn't work like that. Not for me. Not as a long-term solid business plan. Maybe in order to do that, you have to give out something so enticing, like a model call or a free shoot or something, that you might not be attracting your ideal Jane that goes and buys, $8,000 Gucci bags, right? A girl who buys $8,000 Gucci bags does not want a photo shoot for free. I'm telling you. She's going to be like, oof. No, that she wants to tell her friends how much she paid for it, right? Okay. See, this is why I got to stick to the notes. I derail. Okay. So, you may have a leaky bucket. And what I mean by that is you're pouring water, traffic, Facebook ads, Google ads into this bucket, but it's leaky. You're losing them because number 1, your offer isn't enticing enough. And number 2, you aren't giving them an enticing enough reason to opt into your email list, right? So our whole goal is to get those email opt-ins. Once they're in our email list, we are wooing, fine, wining, and dining them for anywhere from 3 months to a year to sometimes 5 years with gorgeous, I don't know if our emails are gorgeous. I don't know where that word came from, but with really cool, do better, Marissa. Almost like pen pal like value emails and some sales emails in there. We're not just bombarding them with sales, promotions, why they need the shoot. No, we're adding value to their life. We're hoping to be like their pen pal so they feel like we're friends with them. And eventually we throw out an invite to them via email that's so enticing. They're like, you know what? It's my time. It's my time. I'm going to book. I've had people that come into our studio and they're like, I've been on your email list for 10 years and I finally pulled the trigger, right? So by getting a consistent flow into our email opt-in list and a consistent flow of people, of these email sequences going out to people over years, we get a consistent flow of clients booking, right? It doesn't mean that I don't have an annual marketing plan and I don't pepper in a few things here and there, but I'm not running around like a crazy person trying to constantly market my business, right? I have an automation, a system in place that has worked for the last 15 years and it still works better than ever today because we also do online bookings combined with that. We have this whole automation thing. Again, I want everything to be automated. I'm going to talk more about that in a little bit. All right. So I know you know to use emails, right? I know you know to gather those email sequences, but do you know how to implement them once you do? And do you know that I am giving my email templates, my 15 years of what I've done to craft this email sequence? I'm giving these templates so that all you have to do is plug, customize, and play, right? So I want to save photographers' work. You already have so much on your plate. I want to save that for you. More about that later. Okay. Number 3, get the attention so you get them onto your contact list, right? So now that you have your awesome offer, you have your email sequence set up, now your job is just to get people's attention. How you do that is up to you. Sure, it can be Facebook and Instagram, absolutely. But I'm all about what sparks joy for me these days. And if that doesn't spark joy for me, I'm going to find other ways to do it. Facebook has not been around that long. My business has been around a lot longer than Facebook, and we found plenty of different organic, fun ways to get people to opt into our email sequence without using the internet, right? You could do contests, you could do VIP events, you could have kiosks, you could have a board on your sidewalk with a QR code. I could rattle off a million different things that I do, and I do that in our Catapult strategy, right? Okay, so every year I sit down and I map out my Catapult strategy for the year. How I'll make my offer more enticing, how I'll flex my creative muscles, how I will get more attention in a way that is exciting and fun and in line with our Janes, our ideal client. How I'll set up automation so I'm not constantly at my computer nonstop. So every year I set up my Catapult strategy and I take my business to the next level, to heights that I never dreamed of, you guys. What our business is doing and who we get to hang out with our clients are so freaking fun. I never in a million years imagined to be this cool, right? My little boudoir studio has made me already feel like I've lived 10 awesome lives. I've been all over the world. Okay, anyways, Marissa, stick to the notes. Anyways, the places I've gone, the people that I've met are incredible, and it's all because of this strategy. Not to mention it's made millions of dollars for us. Got to mention that. All right, so every year I sit down and I take time, I take this Catapult strategy and I apply it. I catapult my business to next levels. Next levels, new levels. I have created a Catapult strategy for you guys. It is an online course. It is 12 steps to build your boudoir empire, to build your portrait empire. It works for portrait photographers too. It doesn't matter if you are new to boudoir or new to photography, or if you've been in business for so many years. These 12 steps that I'm going to guide you through are going to change everything. We go through identifying your ideal client and understanding how to target them. We go through your pricing and packages and make sure that it's profitable and right for you and will work for you. We go through your brand, making sure that you look like the rock star photographer, talking about your offer and how to implement your offer in a way that really speaks to people and drowns out any competition around you. We talk about your mindset and how to set yourself up for success and have fun doing it. You don't need to be white knuckling everything and just stressing out about everything. It can be fun to implement your strategy for your business. We talk about the emails, right? So I show you how to implement this email sequence. I'm giving you the email sequence so that you can get in there and tweak and change everything. This is 15 years of me testing subject lines and seeing what people click on, seeing what emails didn't work, ditching them, and using the ones that do work, taking the ones that are working, tweaking them, making them work better. This is 15 years of what has worked for us compiled into something that's going to save you hundreds of hours and make you way more than hundreds of dollars. That's for sure. Way more. I'm going to talk to you about how I have my clients book online. It's not what you're seeing other people do. I promise you, the way that I have clients book online, they book and then I upsell them right after their booking right there. There's a specific way we do this that works. There's a way that doesn't work. I've tried that and tell you what not to do. So this right here, I wake up to bookings all the time, you guys. It is so cool. I'm going to give you my annual marketing plan. So everything you should be doing, what you should be doing each month, and we're going to customize it and tweak it for you. I've been doing marketing. Marketing is what the Boudoir Divas have always been praised for. We've been doing this for years and years and years, and we have figured out what works, right? So you're not trying to do this, that, and everything. This is every month, try this. Or we kind of chunk it into 2 months, right? And I help you and encourage you to enter a season of hustle and then sit back and reap what you've sowed, right? So I think one of my biggest jobs in this is the group coaching and making sure I'm staying on you. I feel like a lot of you guys know what to do. It's just a matter of being accountable and showing up and doing it. When life happens, the easiest thing to put off is your big dream, right? That's the easiest thing, to kind of shelf that for a little bit so you can handle all this crap over here. I'm going to stay on you. We're going to meet. It's going to motivate you. We're going to get your mindset in the right place. We're going to get you energized, right? We're going to bring up your energy so that you're excited to do this. Okay, I'm going to show you guys this too. So it is an interactive workbook as well as video courses that go with each 12 steps. So each mission, we call them the 12 missions. There's a video for each mission, and you go in, you watch the video, you do your workbook, and then we meet in group coaching, right? So enrollment is open now. Enrollment only opens 3 times a year, if that, and every time I raise the price, right? So if you're considering doing this, right now is the time. You're gonna get this box with all these goodies. This is gonna be the world's worst unboxing right here because I hate making a mess. I just vacuumed. You're going to get this beautiful workbook that's so gorgeous. Actually, I should grab one that's already open. My favorite incense. Cute pen. That's not the important part. You guys know that's not the important part. Hang on, let me show you the book. The book is it's beautiful. It's a workbook. There's plenty of places for you to dig deep and really, you know, do all the important stuff so that we can get to all the stuff I talked about in this little dealio. So I'm shipping these out. Go and enroll right now. You get all these different bonuses right now. I discussed them. The email templates. You're also going to get my template and framework for that online booking. You guys, this is worth so much. I raised the price every time I launch this. Only the next time it's launching is 4 months from now, you guys. So get in on this. We only launch it every 3 months. The group coaching, I'm going to keep you accountable. If you guys, and don't put it off, you guys, don't put it off. Just do it, right? I know that you're going to have a return on this investment. I know that. Oh, and here's the cool thing. If you don't, you can read about what the money back guarantee is on the website. If you don't, I'm going to give you your money back, right? You have to do some of the work, that's for sure. But if you don't, it's just not going to happen. There's no way that you're going to implement some of these things and that's not going to happen for you, right? So I'm so pumped about this. I want this to change, not only catapult your business to heights you never imagined, I want this to catapult your life to places you've never imagined. I know how hard photographers work. I know that you just want to be a photographer. Let me help you do that. Let me walk you through that, right? We'll have some seasons of hustle intermittently in the next few months. You'll do some action steps that I tell you to do, and you will see your business catapult over and over again to a new level, okay? So let me see if there's any questions. JB says, hey, buddy. Hey, JB. Debbie says, love that email list perspective, pen pals. I know. And they feel like it because another thing with our email list is we tell people to respond and write back all the time. Okay, friends. Well, if, I had some other questions. Somebody wanted to know how much it costs. I'm not going to say because depends on, when you're looking at this. Like I said, I raise the price every enrollment. Every enrollment that opens up every 4 months, the price goes up. So get in on it this time. Okay. I think that's everything. All right, you guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.